Welcome, Magenta friends, to another Magenta Minute. Hey, when we think about artificial intelligence and the support of learners, it really comes down to maybe three things: personalized learning, automated grading, and virtual assistance. So with personalized learning, the information about the student has to come from somewhere. So there needs to be a connection between student information systems and the tools we choose to employ to support the students in teaching. Examples of that at this point are Khan Academy, but there's and maybe oh boy, I can't think of the other names, but there's a couple more out there that are formulating a support system around student information and assessment. Probably a dozen or so textbook publishers are putting those kinds of things together. The automation of grading is going to take some time. Teachers have been used to the definition of teaching being, designing the initial learning and assessing that learning. And as AI first becomes a strategy to save teachers time and support students in their learning, I think we'll see a shift to support students in that. The third being virtual assistants. So in virtual assistants, I think we're probably more in the area of an assistant where you can ask a question or assemble an outline, a thought partner, if you will. And I think a lot of people at this point are using generative AI and the speaking versions of the generative AI to compose and build an outline. And I think that same kind of thinking or thought partner might serve students well in the form of a virtual assistant. All these things need to have protections around them, and I think there's probably a great conversation about the use of these tools and the parent involvement in selection and in terms of their use. Be really interesting in the future, kind of how that comes together, and looking forward to joining me on another Magenta Minute.